Zobarian nights, it's Zobarian dreams. Don't forget to write your own holy book, 'cause you know more than it seems.
Zobarian nights, it's Zobarian dreams. Welcome to Zobarian nights, y'all. Alright, are we ready? So, first of all, introduction, Zobarian. Assalamu alaikum. And let's call it number one. Zobarian nights number one. So we're gonna be talking about direct democracy. Now, how would direct democracy look in the future? I hope to live to see it. And it's basically the future of politics. It's just, whether we like it or not, this is where we're going. It's the prophecy. From the beginning of time, Adam and Eve, we always try to outsource, the actual work for someone else. Like morality, we give it to religion. We give it to the prophet. Politics, we give it to the politicians. Science, we give it to the scientists. But every time we want to take a decision for ourselves, we look for the expertise. But this whole show is to tell y'all that there is no expertise. There are no experts, so it is a big myth. So, direct democracy would be like, look at this. My eyes are shining. So, direct democracy will be like, you will wake up every day and you look at your phone and you see an app. Hey, we start with an app. It's a little scary. Apps are a little scary. AI, social media. But it is what it is, right? So we're gonna vote on an app. This app, everybody, let's call it the Zobarian app. Hey, how about that? Let's call it the Zobarian app. So that's the name of my app, actually. I mean, why not? It's also the name of my book, but we're gonna talk about that later. Okay, you're gonna wake up and then it's gonna tell you, hey, so you have 3 resolutions to vote on. Not like by today, but like, let's say that the first one is a national level one. So it's like an amendment in the constitution of the whole country. This one takes a while. So let's say that this one, let's give it a big time limit, right? Let's say that this one will take, the national level one, let's say it will take 3 months. How about that? I mean, people in the Congress are sitting there just condemning and talking about stuff for like so long. So like, it's okay. Let's give it 3 months. Okay. So that's the national one. Let's say that it's like legalize weed or something, which is like, why not? So yeah, that's the one. Let's take 3 months to talk about it, and then weed is gonna be legal at some point. That's national. The second level is like, let's call it a state level. Let's say that we're gonna divide the country. I hate this word. We're gonna divide the place that we live in. So like, hopefully in the future there is gonna be another level. There is a level. So I think there is a hidden layer over here that inshallah in the future, if we all become one country, because we can do some techno anarchism and take all the governments and the people can take control. We will talk about that later. And let's call this level the world level. Shit. The world level? What the fuck, bro? So let's talk about, okay, maybe, we have a resolution for the whole world to take, and then everybody in the world is logged in the app and we're deciding together. But that's a topic for another day. We became one small town, my friends. So, let's say that that's my name, state. Okay, so let's say that we are on the state level. Let's say this one will, you just have 2 weeks for now. You have 2 weeks to like finish it up, and like, let's say that in a state they wanna make gay marriage legal. Hell yeah, let the people decide. The people in the Congress or the Capitol are not that more woke than the people itself, or wise. That's 100%. So, some stuff just doesn't need experience. Some stuff is like, do you want it or not? There are 2 theories. direct democracy will happen, but the question here is it gonna happen from top down, or is it gonna happen from bottom up? It's a hard question. Okay, so let's say that you have a national level, state level, and you have a city level. Let's say that every city that you live in, it has a city council or something, and then there is only like 5-6 people who sit on that council, and they keep reading resolutions every day. Blah 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 blah. Are we agreeing on this? No. And then they listen to people, and then the people are like trying to convince them all night. They stay like from 9 to 5. And then please do agree to my resolution. Don't agree to my resolution. Hey, how about we vote ourselves? Everybody is doing politics every day. Every day you're either doing politics with your parents, with your friends, with your students or teachers, with your co-workers. Every day you're doing politics with every day you're doing gender politics with your partner, people around you. Every day you are talking about how the world can be just a better place, and you know it. But the point here is to trust the rest of us. How can we trust the majority? Can we put our trust in the majority of people? And we're gonna talk about the pros and cons of that, and like how direct democracy can still work even if the majority is fucked up. So, because we don't want the majority to eat the minority. That's the whole point. That's the only bad thing that can happen from this, if the majority can eat the minority. But at least when you have direct democracy, finally the people will have the responsibility for the tragedies they did. They don't have to outsource their shame on their politicians. It's not gonna be AIPAC anymore, it's gonna be us. Did we send money to Israel? It wasn't the politicians or AIPAC, it was, if this works, it's gonna be us. So people are gonna be a little bit more responsible, let me tell you. People are gonna be like, oh, so the blood of these kids is actually in my hand, it's not exactly in the politicians. And each of these levels, you will see something called a resolution. Or an amendment, or a law, or a policy, or whatever. It has so many names. It's just something that we wanna do. Like, let me give you an example. Resolutions are not that hard actually, because everybody's like, are you sure you wrote the resolution in the right language? It's like, what is language, bro? So, whereas I am Stita, that's me. Therefore, Stita is me. So now it's like if then, okay. Look, for example, like, whereas we are poor, therefore we are gonna tax the rich. Okay, if you made it all the way to this part of the video, then you are actually interested in the Zobarian Knights direct democracy, and I appreciate it. So let's see, who is gonna write these resolutions? You're gonna love this. It's gonna come from the people. It's not gonna come from the advisors or the influencers, right? That's another word. How do you know that there is a resolution? It's basically a video that got too many likes. That's the whole point. Any system can always go bad at some point. So the point is like to discover all these, bumps in the road that we might see and just fix it. Fix the holes, right? So keep an open mind. Yours sincerely, Stita.
Zobarian Nights, it's Zobarian dreams. Don't forget to write your own holy book, 'cause you know more than it seems.